Great evening, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on Xlm and Future Dgb. OG. So breaking news: Bitcoin retakes 50,000 as we suspected. We've been talking about this for days and days and days, and over a couple weeks. But we suspected that Bitcoin wasn't done. I still have this overwhelming feeling it needs to get up to 52,000 to form at least a consistent head. With the way this formation looks, it wound up real nice and tight, just like you'll do real nice and tight. Put those walking boots on if you don't like XRP, or if you want to mock the community, or if you're just going to be a dick, get the fuck out. Plain and simple. Don't like it, too bad. Next, if you want to join Tom's Army or donate to the channel, there's a link in the video description, or it shows my PayPal, VENMO, Cash App. You can just write the name on those aforementioned and you'll be able to donate. If you want to check out my Swing Traders Anonymous, my second YouTube page that's up to just shy of 400 subscribers in 8 days, feel free. And also join my Twitter. That link is actually in the description, the actual link. Join my Twitter. Circumvent YouTube not telling you when I go live, because my information is very valuable and it's time sensitive because I come on so many times a day. In fact, in less than 6 months, I put out over 1,000 videos. Can you believe that? That's how dedicated. So, with Bitcoin, we keep saying we feel like this wound up. Well, now with this new, it wound up, and it feels like it has to come to a head. Overwhelming feeling. Enough of Bitcoin. Doge, I told you I repositioned at 0.306. It was a beautiful opportunity. Paid myself from my Solana. I was up over 14%, cashed out Doge in 6 different transactions, believe it or not, from 31.8 to 31.4 roughly. But every single time I cashed out, I waited for it to have a little spike to pay me back my sellout fees, and then I would cash out the next one when it got to the same number. And it worked. It actually worked. Somebody suggested me to do that, and it worked very well. My minimal buying or selling fees, because I was able to make it up within each trade. And then I bought back in at 0.306 with 14,000 shares after I took out $400. That was the reason for selling. I wanted to take my profits in case this went belly up from Solana. I didn't take all of them, but I took a good portion. And now we are where we are. So Doge held that beautifully at 36 cents, or 0.305, 0.306 in that area. So we're looking for a breakout. We have to at least break right here, 0.333. Sorry, I deleted all the FUD off of here now that we got to the next level. And then we're looking to break this local top of 0.351. It's wound up real nice and tight right now, ladies and gentlemen. And that is an ascending support structure that just happened when it had that breakdown. So this is exactly what we were looking for. Well, I mean, the breakdown the other day and now breakdown again. That's what we're looking for. Stuff like that. Now we have an ascending line that we can use as short-term support. And as long as we stay above that ascending line, which ironically was right on my 0.305 line, as you guys found out, we'll be perfectly fine. Which means as we go along, we can bounce off this for support. But as we go up higher, we're going to have a breakout here somewhere. And we're trying to get, we definitely have a bull flag forming, a pennant flag. Like I've been telling you, we're on an inverted head and shoulders. And this reeks to me like we're having a breakout. And that's why we're on day 4 of the Doge breakout watch. And you've had buy-in opportunities at 0.306. And now we're going to see what happens. Because now Doge broke over 32. And I'm looking for it to have a quick pump. I really am. And I've been talking about this for days. XRP, same thing. We got you in a better position at $1.18 if you weren't in. That was the ultimate support, and we've been talking about that for weeks. That it had to be on the top side of that. So when it bounced off that, I told you guys that's the ultimate. And I told you it completed that cup and handle real quick, or at least it was going to, and now it has. And now as long as we can keep showing a little bit of strength, we should be able to pump up to that local double top of $1.35, and that's what I've been expecting. That's what I've been saying. And I even came out on Twitter earlier with my video update and a Twitter post that said, not to worry yet, because it looks like we're forming a new swing trade buying opportunity, and that's exactly what happened at $1.18. It was a fake out. And if you need any other reasons, for all these reasons and more, hit that subscribe button. If you still have a reason to hit the dislike button, I encourage you to hit the dislike button, because each and every one of you deserve a voice, and I really don't care what anybody says. I don't give two shits. Each and every person deserves a voice. Otherwise, you end up with a dictatorship, and nobody needs that in this. I don't want to be your dictator. I want to be your leader, but your leader into the ISO 20022 on the road to 2023. To each of you, I appreciate you guys. We just went over 3,230 subscribers, and we just went over 3,200 like less than, what, 5-6 days ago. So it was an explosive week. We had over 400 people subscribe to the channel this week. It was great. I hope we can keep the momentum going. And it all starts with you guys. If you can help me share on Twitter, share on social media, it'll help grow this channel far and wide. I want to share Xlm real quick with you and Dgb before we get out of here. It held our 361, and I told you that was a perfect buying opportunity. When it hit down there, I came on, and now we should be able to go onto our road to our local double top. As long as we can move past this area right here, if we can get past 389, we're off to the races to at least 409, because that's our local double top. If you break that, I have a circle where I think we can get to, if we extend outward, up to about 44 cents. If we can get up to the top side of 40 cents, 40.09, use it as support, and then we can bounce one last layer, possibly 50 cents top end, depending on how crazy Bitcoin goes, because something tells me Bitcoin isn't just getting to 50,000, it's probably going to 52. And to be honest with you, I hope it goes as high as it's going to go, because we positioned ourselves in whichever coin we wanted, and now we can get ready for a move if it takes a big move. And this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. You're learning it here day after day. And Dgb, once again, we nailed the support zone. When it came down again, you see my lines I've drawn, the yellow lines for you, when it was in that section. And the bottom side of that at 7.1 is where you should buy if you're looking for a ride again, even though the local double top it might only be at 7.7, but you guys are well aware of that. Here, I'll move this down so it's easier to see. It is at 7.7, but there's a bunch of different spots at 7.7. So I'd rather it be right at 7.7 towards the low end. So that's what you're looking for, Dgb. It consolidated nicely, and now it can form back up. Like I said, there's a top end of 8.4, and with Bitcoin doing what it's doing, as long as it continues, some of our individual ones should pump. And I'm very excited, because I've been talking about this with Doge, and I was able to get you guys in a better position at 0.306. So I'm thrilled with my positioning right now. Absolutely thrilled. I didn't think I was going to get another chance to be able to suavely do something like that and then pay myself. So if I can teach you guys one thing, it's that you can move swiftly, and that you can do things like this when we're on a downtrend. In a moment of a flash drop, you can do pretty creative things and buy back with about the same amount that you would have had, but you have to do it creatively. So again, guys, stay true, stay blessed, and watch very, very closely. I expect XRP, if we can break this local top, new local top, at $1.28, we'll be fine. And then if we break that and go topside, I expect us to go 135. We do have a top end potential of 150, depending on what Bitcoin does. So this is a breaking news alert. Bitcoin retakes 50,000. Doge is pumping, it looks like, a little bit. Everything looks to be pumping back up to the top side. In fact, if you would have bought when these were down at the lows, when I came on and said that this could be a new swing trade possibility at 0.306, or when Bitcoin went down to 48,200, and I said not to panic, which we don't know what's going to happen from here, but right now it looks good. But on each of these, even XRP, if you would have bought it at $1.18, like I said, you would be up, or $1.18, you'd be up already about 7% right now. So these have already been great swing trades in their own right. I know for me personally, I'm up about 5.5%, 6% on Doge already, and we're just getting started, it looks like. Have a good night, everybody. I'll be back when appropriate.